what is, in your opinion, the most important innovation in transport within the last 50 years we have seen?
Well, I think that's a difficult question, number one, but I would have to say the advent of the airplane and where that's gone to low-cost travel by the general population. There's no question over the last 50 years that has increased beyond anyone's expectation. But I would have to say also in the last decade or so, one of the greatest innovations, I have to say this, is from Canada, which is the BlackBerry, which the BlackBerry has actually allowed telecommunications and reduced the necessity for actual physical transportation in ways that's unprecedented. So the BlackBerry's revolutionized parliaments right around the world and the general public. So that's a great Canadian example.
Okay. What kind of innovation we are all waiting for in the next, let's say, 50 years? Is there something Canada is already preparing?
Well, the next 50 years is a difficult one because who knows where it's going to go. I honestly believe that the greatest invention of the next 50 years is not there yet. We can't identify it because it's not been produced yet. I think there's all kinds of different ways to be able to create energy over the next time period. We know we have to double it around the world in the next 40 years. How can we do that in an environmentally effective way, and how transportation fits into that? Reducing the demand is one way, but we're also have to create it in a greener way. So those are going to be the challenges, and it's yet to be seen exactly which is the best way. Is it solar? Is it geothermal? Is it wind? Is it all of these are going to be part of the mix, but no one can really tell which one it'll be. Hydrogen, on and on. You know, we can look at all of them. We're going to need a mix of all of them, but there may be one that we haven't really even talked about yet.
Okay. 1 year ago, Canada took over the presidency of the International Transport Forum with a nice theme, which is innovation. Just give me your impression about the last year, this forum, and what are your expectations on that?
Well, we had a great forum last year. I had the opportunity to be here. I was excited to be here. Very privileged to come and take on the presidency this year. It's important for Canada. Innovation is a big thing. From a public policy perspective, we have to innovate our policies, not only our innovation of ordinary factories and manufacturing and transportation routes and so on. That's all very much a part of it. But the biggest challenges to innovation is really breaking down the barriers to making the innovate. And you get trapped in ruts, and a rut is really just a grave with the ends kicked up, and people die there. So we have to make sure that we vault ourselves out of those ruts, and hopefully this forum will allow us to be able to expand our horizons.
Well, thank you very much so far.